But who better than me?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another Base Talks. As always, like and subscribe, share with a friend, a colleague, a relative, an associate, an enemy, any and all in between. It's appreciated. And I had the distinct pleasure of speaking with the Midnight Train, Mr. Richard RIAKPORHE, a little bit earlier on today. It was a short convo. He was doing his sort of media rounds, but I got enough out of it. I think it was a good conversation for the time that we had. I'm sure I would like to sort of get a bit more time with him in the future, just to sort of talk about some other pertinent things. But we also had to address the small little discrepancy in football teams, so yeah, you can check that out as well. But for right now, please just enjoy the few minutes that are there. Leave your comments, let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you afterwards. This is Base the Kid, the hardcore casual, and I'm delighted to finally on my channel be joined by the Midnight Train, Richard RIAKPORHE. Richard, look, it's almost a feeling of familiarity. You've been here before, but some people fear the unknown, some people fear the familiar. In this particular situation, where do you sit in that?
It's a bit of both. Familiar, because I've shared a ring with him, and unknown at the same time, because we can't predict the future. But we have a good indicator depending on how we train, how we prepare, what we've seen in these previous fights. And that's how people come up with the favorites for the fights. That's how the bookies come up with the odds. And, you know, a lot of people have their opinions. I have my opinion. And I think that's what makes the fight more interesting for the fans, because they want to see who's going to come out victorious on the fight night. But one thing that I know is they're going to be entertained.
In this press conference, Chris was a lot more edgy, a lot more a bit aggravated than he's been in previous ones. Do you take anything from that? Like maybe he's training with this one with a bit more intensity, or is he a bit more apprehensive because you two have shared the ring before? How did you take his interactions?
Yeah, I find it hilarious. You know, he's interrupting me without listening to what I'm saying. You know, I had to clarify myself. I felt like a kid in school, you know. You know, just trying to clarify myself to my teacher. Like, I didn't say that, teacher. I didn't offend you. But listen to me when I'm talking to you. Do you know what I mean? Listen clearly. But anyway, it is what it is. You know, you can take whatever you want from it. I don't know. Me personally, I think it was maybe a bit of nerves. Maybe he was briefed by his team prior to, you know, going with a couple of jabs and right hands, verbal right hands, and I don't think it turned out really well. They didn't prepare diligently for that one.
So look, with this fight, as again, you've been in there before, so you kind of know what to expect to a degree. Both of you have improved significantly over the first one, but what do you think is maybe the X factor that you have in this fight that will take you to the top and get that world title off of Chris?
It's simple. He hasn't come through what I've come through to get to where I am today. We're cut from a different cloth. I don't think Chris Smith would have been able to survive in my world 10 years, 15 years ago. He wouldn't have. So I think that's pretty much what it is. All I need to do is remember where I came from, and I've won. It's that simple.
Okay, look, last one from me. I appreciate your time. I just need to clarify something. I think a lot of people may have gone to this before. We're obviously at Selhurst Park. It's a big event. Obviously, you are a Palace fan, but we do know that there were some former allegiances before. Can you just talk to us about how that transition happened from Millwall to Palace?
There was no former allegiances, just to clarify. It was very simple. Back in the days, I was at the Lynn Boxing Club, predominantly Millwall fans, all the coaches, and they asked me to follow them to a Millwall shop, and they bought a t-shirt, and they wanted me to try the t-shirt, and they wanted me to take a picture with it. It's just that simple. I said I would, and made a big mistake, and I took the picture, and it resurfaced online one day after one of the fights, and I was thinking, what the hell is this? It's just silly, but there was nothing to it. I've never ever in my entire life been a Millwall fan, never.
Thank you very much for clarifying that. Look, we got to leave it because I know that you've got others to go. I appreciate this. Best of luck to you on the 15th, and I do hope to speak to you again soon.
Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it.
So it seems very much that Richard Riakporhe is taking some comfort in the previous rounds that he shared with Chris Smith from the past. Let's see how much that benefits him in the future, whether or not his elevation has superseded Chris's, or with Chris's maybe tougher opposition overall is the driving force that leads him to victory. I will let you guys know my opinion closer to the time when basis picks come out. But until then, I like the confidence that I'm hearing, and some of the bravado. Yeah, again, leave your thoughts. Let me know what you guys think of the situation, who you think is going to win, etc. But as always, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and I'll catch you on the next one. So until then, peace.